Hey, what's up, guys? Second video today. This one is going to be about the top 10 archaeological finds in biblical history. So, the first one is the Rosetta Stone. I know this one well because the Rosetta Stone was basically, they were able to translate Egyptian with the Rosetta Stone. So, that was like one of the biggest things in Egypt. Egypt is mentioned in the Bible, I don't know how many times. So, yeah, the Rosetta Stone is a huge find. The second one is obviously the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls are basically scrolls that had the same symbolism as the Bible, like the same words and different things like that. So it correlated with the Bible's stories and different things like that. So that's the third one. A lot of these other ones I don't really know, so you can research them on your own. The Taldan inscription, the Khedive Himnum scrolls. Number 5 is the Moabite stone. 6 is the Lachish letter. Number 7 is the Epic of Gilgamesh. 8 is Hezekiah's tunnel. I do know Hezekiah's tunnel because that's where Hezekiah was fleeing Israel against King Nebuchadnezzar, and he used that tunnel to flee from him, even though King Nebuchadnezzar finally did catch him. The crucified man at Gilgal Hamatar. This is the only. It's in the Israel Museum. It's the only evidence of somebody being crucified. And then 10 is the Ugaritic text. So that's out of this archaeological Bible that I've been studying. So why did I put this video up? Well, I put this video up because I wanted to show that the Bible is historically accurate, right? Like they find new. I mean, this Bible is probably about 5 years old. It's a thick book, right? There's a lot of footnotes and different things like that. But just in the day of the life of an Israelite, like, you know, they were an agricultural people. They had to be, even though when they were in the wilderness, God provided manna and honey, I believe, for them, bread and honey. But, and then when they got to the promised land, their promised land was filled with milk and honey. But the Bible is archaeologically accurate. It's historically accurate. And itself is, I hate to use the word, but it's biblically accurate, right? Jesus is the Christ. Like these are things like this is what this page is all about. I've put up other videos, but the trending thing on this channel has been religion. Right, it's been the Christianity religion or the Black Hebrew Israelite religion, right, as of recent. So, all these different things are very, very important that we need to understand and we need to know. And as Black people, we need to understand that, like we need to know our heritage. Like we need to know who we are and what we are. Once we know those things, then my gosh, like your sense of self-worth and your identity, because our identity was stripped from us with slavery. So, once you have that identity, then you're able to have a better quality of life. Like if you know who you are in Christ and you know who you are in God, then in the Most High, then nothing is really going to be able to stop you from accomplishing your goals and different things like that. You have a very powerful spiritual balance that's there, and people feel that presence. Honestly, some people, I've scared away people, especially women that just really weren't for me. When I mentioned the Bible, I mentioned, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I worship the Most High, like all these different things. Like they don't want to get around with that. So, they get scared away. So, one of the things you can do to get you possession is get you a 1611 King James Bible. Because King James was Black. Like there's books that show the pictures of King James in the 1600s, and that's why they call it the Dark Ages, because the Blacks ruled Europe. So all these things are coming out. All these things are people probably know this stuff. They just don't want to admit it. So all these different things are coming to pass, but. I am about to go study. So, all right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Done.